folks, welcome to another Triple T Thursday. For those just joining us, that's Tools, Tips, and Talk, where we'll discuss info for the knife maker. In today's episode, kind of a last minute episode. I had something happen in the shop which was purely accidental yesterday or the night before, which totally surprised me. So I'll explain to you what happened. I'm preparing a bunch of hunting knives. You guys are going to see this video shortly in another week or so on me preparing 6 different hunting knives for Blade Show. The first 2 were stone washed, and then the third one I'm like, I thought, okay, I'll stone wash this one as well. But when I did the second blade, what I didn't notice is as I was finishing off the blade and I had put some mineral oil on it. Well, some of that mineral oil actually dripped into my etching tank, unbeknownst to me. So when I dipped the third blade, there was all kinds of oil particles sitting on top of the etchant. So when I dipped it, they stuck to the blade, and then I got a really weird pattern when I pulled it out, which totally surprised me. And this is, if you guys can see it, and I'll show you in more depth later, this is the pattern that I got, which I was really surprised at, and I thought it was kind of cool. So I'm calling this oil dipped etching. So let's try to replicate it and see if we can do it again. I've already cleaned this blade with acetone, and we're going to dip it in. And what happens is as it goes in, all those oil particles stick to the side, and that's what's going to prevent the oil from etching in those areas, but the etching is going to hit everywhere else, and it comes out with a really cool pattern. So here goes. Hopefully I can replicate it. This blade has already been sanded to 400, hit with acetone, so it is ready to go. Oh, actually before that, I'm just going to hit it with some distilled water, just so that, I don't know, I feel like it kind of adheres a little better when I do that. Here we go. And you can see as it went in, it kind of sucked all those oil particles down with it. All right, we'll leave it in there for a couple of minutes. We'll see how it does. So it's been in there about 5 minutes. My timer's just about to go off. There it goes. All right, so now I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to rinse it. Let's see how we did. Oh, very cool. So what I did last time, and I'm going to repeat, is I'm going to spray it off with Windex, okay, to dry it. I'm going to put distilled water on it, then I'm going to put it back in. And that'll kind of, the places that you see like big spots, it'll kind of fill that in the next time with those little dots. So let's do that. So you can see there's some pretty big silver areas. It looks much better on this side. And I bet you that's with it going in at an angle. And this was on the bottom side. So we're gonna do it the other way on this one. Some learning experiences here. And the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this up to get really small oil pieces. All right, I'm going to set the timer for another 5 minutes. Okay, let's take it out the second time and see how we did. Okay, not too bad. I'm going to clean this off and I'll give you guys some shots down at the table. Okay, folks, let's take a look at these knives. So this is the original one I did. And I'll just kind of hopefully get this for you. So you can see how the pattern kind of comes down and swoops like this. I think that's from putting it in the way it was actually placed into the oil dipped etching solution. And it was dipped twice. That's why you see some overlap in the pattern. So here's the one that I just did, that you watch me do. Same kind of thing. It's a little more random because I think I put it in slower. If I would have put it in quicker, I think you would have saw that like movement kind of thing like this one has. So some things to learn, and I think if you kind of, do this as you're putting it in, you might actually see a little swirl on it. So some things to think about. Yeah, this side looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can get that to focus a little better. There we go. So it's hard to photograph in here, but that's what it looks like. And then this one, it has some bigger spots, but overall very cool. So hopefully you guys like this, what I'm calling oil dipped etching. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely different. I've never seen it before. So, maybe accidents sometimes turn out well. Tell me what you think of this in the description. And if you're looking to buy one of these, come see me at Blade. Who knows? They might go quick. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.